Bleeding Cool, the pinnacle of comic book journalism. I can't believe I said that with a straight face. They're not. Anyway, apparently last week they committed the worst sin that you could possibly do. They did an interview with Vox Day. Welcome back, Pixel Nation, Comics Division here. How the hell are you? Well, we certainly do live in some crazy times. A reality star is president, and the regressive left continues to advocate for the destruction of free speech. But we're not here to talk about either one of those things, now are we? We're here to talk about Bleeding Cool and Vox Day, or should I say the lack thereof. Wednesday, October 10th, 2018, a day that will live in infamy. It's the day Mark Schaefer posted the article, Vox Day, My Struggle. And I'm guessing Bleeding Cool readers must have collectively lost their shit because the article was promptly pulled and an apology was given. Apparently the sin was so egregious not only did they pull the article, Rich Johnston has been removed as editor-in-chief, and Caitlin Booth is now taking his place. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not exactly a fan of Vox Day. His politics do kinda come off as a bit screwy to me, but hey, that's me. And according to John Delarose, he's a pretty swell guy, but I wouldn't know because I don't know him. There is one thing I do want to stress. I don't like identity politics. I don't want them in comic books. I don't want them in entertainment. I don't care if it's coming from the left or if it's coming from the right. I don't want it. Now, I haven't gone and read the Vox Day article yet. It's actually rather long, and quite frankly, I can't be bothered to get to it. Later this week, I'll read it, and then maybe I'll give you my opinion on it. It really depends on what the article has to say, and if it's really that controversial. Anyway, what we're here to talk about is Bleeding Cool's apology. We at Bleeding Cool would like to issue an apology. Bleeding Cool does not support bigotry of any kind, nor will we become a bullhorn for the bigots of the world to go off. Today, one of our writers made an error in judgment, giving exposure to viewpoint we abhor. Abhor? 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 Abhorrence? Aberrance? We will do better going forward. And that is a promise. The author admits that it was an extreme error in judgment, probably under duress, I would say, that never should have been made, and that other members of the Bleeding Cool writing staff were unaware of the contents of the article. Now here's the thing that Bleeding Cool doesn't understand. If you're truly gonna be a journalist, sometimes you have to go and interview people you don't like. And sometimes you have to interview people whose beliefs are complete shit. Why? Because if you want to bring attention to bad ideas, the best thing you can do is hand them a microphone and let them speak. Now, I firmly believe that sunlight is the best antiseptic, and the best way of getting rid of bad ideas is by letting them be exposed so people can actually make critical decisions on them. But apparently, that's no longer the case in Crazy Town 2018. Why? Because the left has collectively lost its goddamn mind. In a first step towards that end, we are announcing, effective immediately, I am stepping into the role of editor-in-chief and will be implementing new review policies across the Bleeding Cool teams. And the person stepping into that role is Caitlin Booth. Yesterday, an extensive interview was run with publisher, author, and political figure Vox Day. The intention of the interview was to investigate Day's political and ideological views and his operations as a publisher. But these intentions do not matter. What? That's journalism. You fucking interview people. You ask them questions. You find out what makes them tick. It doesn't mean you endorse their fucking views. Stupid. So fucking stupid. Oh my god. I read articles all the time I fucking disagree with. That doesn't mean I endorse stupid opinions. Oh my god, you fucking call this shit out. You know, I would go and ask, what is Bleeding Cool's major malfunction? But I'm pretty sure that's nothing but a rhetorical question. The intent of the article and interview were poorly executed and poorly communicated. While the intentions of the author might have been one thing, the reality of the situation is another. Bleeding Cool would like to issue a sincere apology to everyone for the article in question. Journalism is not activism, and activism is not journalism. But apparently, here at Bleeding Cool, we can't tell the fucking difference. Seriously, folks, this stupidity makes my fucking teeth numb. Hell, even crazy-ass Rich Johnson disagrees with pulling the article, which is probably the reason why the guy was removed as editor-in-chief. Just saying, folks. Just saying. We do not, in any way, agree with the ideology of Vox Day. Wow, that's fantastic. You know what? I don't either. But you can still fucking interview the guy. Jesus. Why is journalism so hard to fucking understand these days? Not that I would call Bleeding Cool journalism anyway. We do not support divisiveness in the fan community or in our culture at large. We do not support those that try to bring down others. Yeah, I get that, but that shit's gonna happen. We support diversity in all aspects of pop culture. Parroted like a true NPC, I might add. Okay, folks, I just want to throw this out there real quick. The NPC meme. Fucking fantastic. Mwah. That shit is some pure internet gold. Why? Because it's fucking true. And the beautiful thing about it is you really can apply it to both sides of the political spectrum. However, these days it seems like it mostly applies to the regressive left. We support everyone fighting the good fight against bigotry, and we wish we could only play a part in making not only the internet, but the world a safer place for all individuals. Well, at least you recognize individuality. We cannot apologize enough for the people we offended. Remember, folks, offense is given, not taken. Oh wait, it's the other way around. My bad. Fucking 2018. We cannot apologize enough for the breach in trust this has had with our readers and people within the community. We hope you'll be willing to give us a chance to win back your trust in some capacity. We'll do better. Well, Bleeding Cool, the first thing you could have done better was actually stick to your guns and run the fucking article. Like I said before, just because you interview somebody, it does not mean you endorse their goddamn ideology. Why is this so hard to fucking understand in 2018? Oh my god. This is dumb. Seriously, folks, it's shit like this that makes me weep for the future of humanity. Well, Caitlin, all I have to say is good luck, because you'll be learning something very quickly. SJWs eat their own. Well, folks, that's all the mind-numbing stupid I can take for one evening. You know, do the usual thing like, if you're new, click that subscribe button. If you like the video, click that like button. Bash that bell for notifications and whatnot. I'll see you next time.